Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Just Doing What We Do. Join me, Michael, and my guy,
Anthony, as we catch up with each other on our lives and talk about the things we've been listening to, watching, or playing.
and if you want to catch up with us, give us ideas, or just chill with us, like this video. And I said, fuck, yeah. And now, subscribe right now.
And be sure to leave a comment about how that was, or join us in the chat.
It was so bad.
And with that, what you drinking?
Tea after that.
I should hope so.
Oh, man. I obviously still don't have my voice entirely back.
That was a train wreck.
I had been practicing, too. Oh, well. Tea, water, and then I have got some Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus. I went down to the Baja. So it's the new. Well, it's they returned it because they had it last year.
The new old.
So that is there. I've yet to crack it, and then because my voice is my voice, some aloe vera water juice.
Your weird water thingy doodle hopper. Whatchamacallit.
To help my vocal cords recover. How about you, sir?
I should see my camera so I can make sure it's in frame. Just live wire. Just normal live wire.
Here. You can hold it back up again.
Live wire.
Yeah, the classic. Hello, Brandon Harris. What's up? We're good. We're just talking about our dews that we're drinking tonight.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. What's up?
That's right. You guys would have gone to school together, I imagine. Maybe?
If it's who I'm thinking of, we went to church together.
I know him because I used to work with him when I was at the Vizzle.
Where's he chatting on? I don't see it on the
Facebook.
Oh, that's right.
Because I multi-stream to my Facebook. Hey, listen, I am 2002. Yes, okay. But because I have the potential to get monetization on Facebook, so why not?
Facebook is where I keep my opinions.
That's very true.
Behind a wall, that is
behind a wall that says you must like me as an individual first.
Behind a wall that says I must be okay with you seeing my sometimes abrasive opinions.
But yeah, so we're just starting the podcast, so we're just talking about what we're drinking. But now we're done with what we're drinking. What you been like watching, listening, and that kind of stuff this week?
Music, a little bit of everything. What was I? I was in a punk rock mood the other day. Listening to a bunch of Rise Against at work, just putting every album on play and going with it because I needed something a little energetic is a word we'll use.
Okay.
To the day.
You needed some extra feelings.
I needed some angst. And then my usual Twitch channels that I watch. Austin, Sethis. Was just watching Lauren earlier. She usually plays Zomboid. She's been playing Stardew Valley. And Austin was playing a game or one of the games he's been playing, is a game that I will probably be picking up on Wednesday.
And what game is that, sir?
Enshrouded. I think I've mentioned it.
Yeah, you mentioned
It's
it last week. That was
it's
the
like slightly different Valheim.
right.
But I'm a sucker for survival crafting, so
You are. It takes a special survival craft game to get me. Or
this is
it takes
true.
my son liking it. That's the other thing that makes me.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. So that's all. So what? So just Sethis and Austin. Anything else? Out of curiosity.
That's pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think I watched any movies or any. I've was kind of still in post-holiday recovery mode, so a lot of my after work time was spent uh either sleeping or gaming when I was awake.
Fair enough. And Brandon's
So,
been playing COD 7 Zombies, by the way.
ooh,
COD 7, aka the new COD, or different COD? I'll ask that question for you to answer in your time. Um, Meanwhile, I've been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips. I've been in
heard it.
listen. I love it, and
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
there's a lot of good stuff. Like I personally love it because he is so transparent about how he operates, not just as an individual, but from a business standpoint. Like he's talking about like how they get their money, how they spend their money, all this kind of good stuff. Like there's times it literally feels like it's just kind of like almost like watching it on just a business growing in real time,
Mhm. Yeah.
which I love. Okay, yes, it is the new COD. Okay, I saw too many questionable things about the campaign for me to want to buy it, but hey, anyone whoever, if you can enjoy and the zombie mode is different too, so respect. And zombies is always fun. Killing zombies is good stuff. Um, Outside of that, I've been watching Top Gear. I watched the Middle East special and the USA Supercar special again this week. That Middle East special. Technically, it was a Christmas special because it's when they're going from Iraq to Jerusalem.
Okay.
So they have to go. If you haven't seen that episode, I highly recommend it.
I have
Highly.
not seen it. I
For
haven't seen it.
oh man, I will. We'll just have to schedule just to hang out, non make anything time and watch it, or I'll make you buy it or something. I don't know. I highly recommend it. Um, Outside of that, more Critical Role compilations. Just I can't get enough of the compilations. I cannot tell
Yeah.
you how many times I have seen the moment of Shiver and Quiff so many times, but I still have not seen the actual episode. So last night I
You know,
was
you are getting dangerously close to actually properly
sit,
watching other people play D&D.
I listen. We have
Get
talked
on my
about
level.
we have talked
Get
about
on my
this.
level.
I enjoy D&D, but most of the time when I'm playing D&D, I have to play the almost Aragon like character that's just kind of like standing corner, aloof and angsty. Fine, I'll do something, and then I'll do something. That would, but that said, I have a great appreciation for Sam and his personality. We'll say. How did I like the last thing of Stranger Things? One second. One second. I got bad news. I haven't seen it yet. I was legit waiting for the entire thing to finish before watching, but how everyone's reacting, I think I'll skip.
Yeah, I haven't even watched it, and I've been seeing some not so good, not so happy things.
I saw a picture. It was a video that was like, but it was like a meme video. So it's just like pictures or rolling pictures with the text on top. It was basically like it took his screenwriting wife divorced him, and then it tanked. Brandon says he liked it. Fair enough. I'm glad you liked it. Everything I've heard, I probably won't. I may still get it at some point.
You probably should.
I recently actually just downgraded my Netflix subscription to save some money.
Mm.
I went from like the 4K ultra version to like, I'll go 1080p ad supported. Why not? I don't watch that much stuff on Netflix anyway.
I don't think any of my streaming services are in 4K because I don't care.
Fair enough. Listen, when I'm
'Cause I'm an audio guy, not a video guy.
at least, as long as you're getting at least 1080, you're getting the good enough audio for a stream. But
Yeah.
can't
Well,
go by
shows
people's
are.
reviews. That is fair. That is fair. However, the overwhelming word of mouth does have an effect on people's opinions. So, like, just based off the overall word of mouth I'm seeing, I will have to watch it eventually because it's been so critically acclaimed up to this point. But it does make me wait a little bit longer before I actually go watch it. Outside of that, I listened to the newest CVV. So Stone Cold was on Chris Van Vliet. Newest Distractable, because I enjoy that podcast a lot. It's a good laugh. And then I was watching the Fallout series on Prime and Wildcard Weekend, because the Bears yesterday and the Purdy Niners tonight.
Yeah, I saw that they were playing. I don't know how well they did.
The Niners actually won. They stopped a 4th and 11 from the Eagles were like on the 23 or something like that. So they were in position to score, but the Niners D held them. And then, did you watch the Bears game last night?
I did not. I heard about it.
Okay. So I'm not like breaking any news to you. Good. I would be really concerned if I was, though.
I was told I should watch it because apparently it was actually pretty good.
It was phenomenal. You can skip the first 3 quarters, and then
the last quarter.
Yeah, just watch the 4th quarter. Like, as a Bears fan, you don't need to watch anything but the 4th quarter.
I can pretty well imagine how that went.
Yep. So that is what I have been consuming.
I mean, it wasn't on my phone, but technically I went to a basketball game today.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a rough 3 games.
We were down 2 starters, and West Virginia is very aggressive.
It's my understanding the women play a lot like their men used to play. Well, their men still play aggressive, but less aggressive than they did when Huggins was their coach.
So, but I think we avoided one injury.
That's good.
And yeah, I don't know about the other 2.
Fair enough.
Yet.
Yeah. I know one of the girls is down for.
It sounds like AJ will be back later this season, and we don't know about
Addie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm sad, but like at the same time, you can only worry about it so much, you know.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of season left, so I'm not super worried about it.
That's why I keep telling myself about the men's season.
And I mean, this has been a thing for a while, and not to judge how he does things, but he likes to pick 5 to 7 girls and focus on them the most. So
He
then when we
does
go
keep a
down a
pretty
couple
tight
starters,
bench.
so when we go down a couple starters, things get a little wonky. So we'll see what happens.
Indeed, we shall. What have you been playing this week, bud? You kind of alluded to a little bit earlier, but I'm curious.
Streamed Fez Friday night. Yeah, Friday night.
Yep. I remember getting the notification. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm currently catching up on SmackDown.
And now that I think about it, the date on that description might be wrong. I don't remember.
I can always fix it. I can still go to like your Twitch and it can still will tell me like the date. It just is more of a pain in the butt to do it versus.
It was Friday. I know I put a 9 in there. It might be kind of. Anyways,
no stress. So it's an easy fix.
And then on my off time, I got back into Expedition 33.
I saw you were playing that last night. I think that was last night. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to get back into that, so I got back into that, and I've been playing that quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Quickly, I want to open up library. I'm just gonna do some. We're gonna play the comparison game because I want to. Split. There we are.
Of how many hours?
Well, no, I'm actually curious because as of last night when I was playing, I was at least ahead of you. In terms of, from what I could tell, based on achievements. Nope, you're ahead of me.
Oh.
Because you've got a hidden achievements, so. And I just
got SK.
Okay. Yeah, I just oh God, what did I do? I don't remember where I'm at now. Crap.
But yeah, I've kind of built my L to be a tank. So I'm contemplating.
Right, I just picked her up. That's what I did. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, yeah, you are back behind me. So yeah, because I watched Austin play and he did, his chat convinced him to solo run with one of the characters.
Interesting.
And which, I mean, I think later in the game, once you have more party members, you basically have 2 parties, from what I could tell. So like if your one party goes down, you don't auto fail. You have the option to keep going.
Yep. Okay, that tracks with the little bit I'd seen Ludwig play as well.
But I'm contemplating doing the same thing with a different character, namely Mael.
Okay.
Because yeah, the way I've got her built is a little beefy. So, and I'm slowly getting better at the dodge parry mechanic.
I love that mechanic so much. So much. And I say that as someone that does not like Souls-like games, but that dodge parry mechanic gives you the right amount of serotonin every time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Whatever scientific crap they did to decide that was the way to do it to get the right hit of serotonin. Many props.
But yeah, that's what I've been playing. So yeah, what about you? What have you been playing?
I was just waiting. I was like, I could start talking. I'm just gonna wait to ask because awkward silence.
Dead air. Everyone loves dead air.
I love dead air. Do you love dead air?
Yeah. What have you been playing?
That's what I was thinking. So again, I spent a lot of this week doing mostly playtesting.
Still doing that?
Well, yes and no. Well, I shouldn't say playtesting, although I do still do a little bit of playtesting, but it's with the ROG allies, so whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to return that one in 4 days. So, anyway. Right. So I was speaking of dead air. So I was so I wasn't playtesting, but I was recording footage. Mm. So I plugged it into my dock, plugged the dock into the capture card into computer, yada yada. So I played about an hour of Expedition 33, an hour of Metal Gear Solid 5, and an hour of Megabonk, just like capturing footage. But then, again, like I was at yesterday, Friday night, I think it was. I ended up Friday night. Listen, I have the ability to look when I last played this game, January 8th. So Thursday night. I played Expedition 33. And that was on stream. I played it beyond that. Lies. Anyway, I played Expedition 33 and Megabonk this week because I freaking love Megabonk. And I'm getting close to unlocking everything. Almost.
See, Megabonk's not my style of game.
I really do think you'd like it. Like, I get it's not necessarily your style, and it's not strictly my style either because I prefer real story. And, like, I prefer a single-player experience. But when it comes to, like, oh, I only have 20 minutes to play a game or something, like,
yeah,
it's a perfect game to just pick up and set down. At least in my opinion.
That's fair.
And I reiterate that I think you would enjoy it. It's just...
I probably would.
It's not your typical game.
That is fair. I probably would enjoy it. I don't know if I will ever pick it up, though, but we'll see. I got enough other things to play through, so...
Fair enough. Yeah, that mostly covers it. I'm trying to think. Well, obviously I played Minecraft too because I had my kid this weekend. So
yeah,
but you know that is what it is. We found another mine shaft tonight, so yay! Because we're down to like 10 diamonds. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we were working on the Minecraft server, but that apparently some randos managed to find it and log on to it and cause some destruction, so
sad.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But
it's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I had admin privileges, so I could have gone into creative and just fixed everything, but it's not the same.
It really isn't. Like, once is that experience is kind of ruined. That kind of, that's no fun.
Yeah. So, there was not any Minecraft this week. I forget when that happened. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah.
We should just start our realm back. I should consider just paying to start. I don't even know if I have that realm saved anymore. Actually, I'll check.
Well, we were doing modded too, so.
Well, yeah,
But yeah,
but I only bring it. I only think about it because I'm like, well, that's one way to escape some of that is if you do like a realm where it's only
that's true.
where it's very strict access in.
Yeah, that is true.
But nonetheless, it is fun to play with modded stuff because I know for myself, like, I still want to do like Sky Factory or like One Block. Well,
Yeah.
no, Sky Factory. Sky Factory is what I'm thinking of. One Block is. Oh, no, they're different because One Block is still up in the air, but there's like a block that you have to mine constantly to enter new phases, and it will.
Interesting.
I'll show you. My son watches a YouTube Minecrafter Lockdown Life, and he and his brother did a 100 days video basically where they,
Mm.
yeah, did 100 days in like I think it was one block. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, but it's kind of similar to Sky Factory, but like there's a few key differences.
Okay.
But yeah, random Minecraft tangent. But yeah, there's a few. Yeah. Anyway, we'll just move on from Minecraft tangents.
Right.
I started gaming. I think. Yes, I did. So I want to hear about your life updates, sir.
I mean, not a whole lot. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot outside of work and come home and play video games. Partially because budget is tight and
That's fair.
still coming off of holiday stuff, so recuperating mentally and emotionally with a lot of sleeping
I mean, you could.
and
You
physically.
can.
I'm still
Okay, talk.
and I'm still adjusting to the new job physically. So
No, that tracks. It takes. There's always an adjustment period for a new job. So.
yeah, but that is, I mean, overall that's going well. So
Yay!
um, went to a basketball game today. Moved a fridge yesterday. That was
It's moving a
moving
fridge.
furniture. Yeah, it's always moving furniture is always an ordeal.
You do it and you go, I never want to do it again. And then you willingly go help someone else do it because you care.
There was a couch that I moved, and we I I still don't entirely know how we did it because there was a lot of finagling to get it down into the basement. And then I looked at my dad and I was like, when you guys move this out, I'm not involved.
When you guys move this out, I will bring a saw if you ask me to help.
I think they ended up cutting it into pieces to get it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Friday night I streamed. I was I made an attempt. Well, I mean, I think it was this week. So I bought a new pillow because I have a bad tailbone.
Yep.
That's helping. And then I bought something else and I tried to make it work and it kind of didn't work. I'm not entirely sure why it didn't work, but I was going to try and stream retro. But the cable that I bought, I don't know if I'm hoping it's not my Super Nintendo that's going bad
That would be
or
quite
if
sad.
yeah. I got one game to work,
Okay.
but it also might be I have to play around with it and do some testing. So it might be because it's old enough that it doesn't like because it's not the usual video port that it comes out of.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll
So
figure it out.
I have to do a little bit of testing and stuff. Fair enough.
But yeah, that's pretty much those are all my big Yeah, as per usual, not a whole lot going on. Um,
Well, then I'm gonna hit you with a twist question, kind of, sort of, maybe. Are you so? As we talked about last week, when I had my moment after I kind of got to see my kid briefly, on frankly unexpectedly after seeing not seeing him for like a week, right? One of the
yeah.
concepts is to talk about life. And clearly you're going through something because you're sleeping a lot. Can you vaguely and without too much specificity to protect either yourself or people, right? Is there
Hmm.
something that you can discuss about that so that way, I don't know, either you get off your chest or if there's anyone out there who might ever at some point in time feel similarly, maybe you can talk about it or whatever, right? Be an encouragement in people's life.
Fair. Um, there's just, I mean, it comes down to the old cliche of, everybody, a lot of, not everybody, a lot of people struggle over the holidays. Um,
Yeah.
struggle with words. English is hard.
Words and emotions. It's just all mixed up
Um,
together. Anyway.
but oh yeah, there was a lot connected to that whole time frame, um, that life has changed and I've had to let things go. And so it's just a reminder of those things.
Fair enough.
So, um, yeah, so yeah, I mean, as with many other people in the world, the holidays are, and even just in general, I mean, there's so much going on. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of doing things, it's a lot of
It's a lot of busyness,
stuff. Yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
Um, so and having that packed in, I mean there's a decent break between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but then like my birthday is right after Christmas, so then I've got that. And and then there's the irritating thing of walking into Hy-Vee. I think it was the first of the year, and they had Valentine's Day stuff out already.
Yeah, I started seeing. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I started seeing Valentine stuff before Christmas was done.
That whole concept of putting, like, especially for me as a Halloween lover, because like as soon as Halloween is done, Christmas stuff everywhere. And it's like, let me have, first of all, there's a whole nother holiday between the two.
Let me have my one moment, please.
But it's just, I mean, I know they're trying to sell stuff. I know it's just capitalism at its finest,
Yeah. I
but
mean,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, just working through the usual, I don't want to call it a rut, low point
But going
to come
through it.
back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, switching jobs and that being different
Yeah.
and more. So
A lot
just a
of
lot of,
change and hard stuff at the same time.
yeah, a
So,
lot of energy going to places so that when I have a moment where nothing is happening, I'm home. It's just me. I don't have anything to do. My body's like, you know what we should do? Crash
at
and
that's
sleep.
fair. That's yeah.
Plus, plus, I have lived my life with terrible sleeping habits, so that
Yeah.
doesn't help either.
Yeah, I get that. I get that one just because even like last night, I was like, all right, I got to go to bed at a good time because we got to be leaving at like 10 a.m. And so that means I can't be awake till 3 a.m. So that means I need to get to bed at a good time. And then it was 1:30, quarter till 2. And I'm like, Scheiße, I need to go to bed now. So I get it. I get it. I get it 100%. And yeah, yeah, holidays can be rough for everyone in a variety of different
Yeah.
ways. Not to minimize in any way, shape, or form.
No, yeah, everybody. It's yeah. Holidays are rough for everybody.
Yeah,
A
every
lot of
for
well,
there
yeah.
a lot of people. A lot of people have various reasons. Like, for example, maybe some parents don't get to see their kids on Christmas. Like, there are other, like, I was lucky where this year I got to have them on Christmas Day. Next year I will have them on the 27th onward, I think is how that, yeah, 27th onward. So, like, you know, I will have a
Yeah.
I will have a more different difficult experience next year. So,
Yeah. So, but yeah, getting back into E33 helped me a little bit.
it's a
Gave me
very,
something to.
it's a interesting game to go into to escape
It
from
is
depression.
right. I mean,
Let
that
me
game
escape.
is
Sorry, I'll let you talk.
my first. I so because I decided to switch into just playing it on my own.
That's understandable.
Um, but I started it on stream, and the first like half hour of the game is just gut punch after gut punch. It's like we're gonna set this sad bar real low,
It's so
and then
brutal.
we're gonna stay there the entire. I mean, it doesn't get much better, but the story is. I mean, it it does get better, kind of,
I like.
sort of.
But I say I don't. I'm not super far. I just escaped Spring Meadow. Like I'm about to enter into the forest with the paintbrush heads, whatever they're called.
Okay, yeah.
Um.
The-
So like I just got there. So like I like Gustav though, but yeah, he's got a lot of tragedy in him.
yeah.
But like I like him so far. He feels like a
I
strong fighting character.
he. I
In
mean,
the
I could
long
I
run.
could. Huh?
I said in the long run. I suspect by the end of the game he'll be.
Um. Well, you'll just have to find out. I
Yep.
know more than I should. I know more things than the point in the game that I am actually at. Um, but I still want to experience it, and I don't know the finer details because even listening at work, I'm still only catching bits and pieces of it.
And I'm
So,
absurdly blind to the game, so like I just
um, but honestly, Gustav's okay. He's not my favorite by a
I'm
long shot.
guessing you like the girls.
I mean, my primary party is girl power. First of all of them are fantastic.
They are good characters. I'm not
And
yeah.
it's I mean, his mechanic's not bad. Um actually I do have him set up in such a way where um his first turn he's just doing aim shots and then a basic attack. And the abilities I have equipped on him boost those, so he starts out strong. But I kind of unintentionally, kind of on accident, because towards at the point that I'm at, I've picked up, and this isn't really that spoilery.
Okay.
Um, some of the abilities that I picked up are geared towards solo fighting. Which they'll still proc if I would assume if like two of your party members go. Actually, no, I think it did because there's an enemy that eats your people momentarily.
I remember that.
Um, so if everybody goes down and it's just one person up, those will all go off. But they also all go off if you go into the fight solo. And there's a lot of like story fights that you have to do with just one person.
Interesting.
So I kind of built her to be very solo tanky. And I
Yeah.
mean, Lune's, I enjoy Lune's. I mean, I've always enjoyed mage builds. She's got a fun mechanic. And then you do, yeah. So I've got a couple more. I think I've got one more. Well, one more character defined, something like that. But yeah, so yeah, right now if I'm using a full party, it's all the girls because they're just
They're good. They got strong powers. That's fair. And yeah, I like them. It's funny that somehow I
I'm
managed to nail that and not nail it at the same time.
I've got if I get my combo and my turns done right, Mael hits the damage cap already,
Fair enough.
and I'm level 20 and not very far in the game. So yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm itching, 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 itching.
But yeah, yeah, I've been enjoying it. And I have a hot take about it
I saw
for
that you.
later.
I'm think I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
It's a good hot take for Expedition 33.
All
It's
right.
the other things that it's the comparison I'm going to make that's going to be the hot take.
Okay. Well, how's that for a tease? Tease
Yeah.
it.
That has been
Your
my
life
life.
updates with a little bit of rewind back to because why not?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we were talking about what you okay? What you looking at? Looking
No,
for?
I was trying to look for reminders of what is, but no, I think that's, yeah. That's my life update.
Um. Okay. 1 second. If that's your life update, um,
Yeah, what's been going on in your life? I
um,
mean, I can kind of look, but
I say I actually I basically tried to close my eyes and relive my week to think about all the stuff I did because I didn't note take as well as I should have. Um, I'm still recovering from the women's game.
it's like a month ago.
Yeah. Well, I went exceptionally hard that
Yeah,
game,
you
and
did.
I didn't even go hard during football this year like I normally do. So, it was, and I'm getting old while we're at it. Just it's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a lozenge. I don't need it. I still got one good in my mouth. In my mouth. Um. Anyway, so I had my 6 month checkup this week. So I took 2 days off of work. So yay, but also kind of sad because if I don't work, I don't get paid.
Yeah.
But I still had stuff I could do at home, so I got some work done. Had my 6 month checkup. That went good. I'm still a Uniball and still cancer free, so that's good. Um, I do have an update. Well, I guess I have an addition to my SMART goals, as per my per my oncologist recommendations. I added lose weight.
Mm.
And not just because I'm getting fat and I need to lose weight. While that is true, it's also because he was like, hey, your liver, like, there's like, they can check like your levels because they have to draw my blood through my nice little wonderful port right here. So he was like, yeah, your liver levels. And it's like, well, it's like I just recently like quit drinking a lot recently. He's like, I was like, I don't know how long it's been at this point, but like, yeah, that could be why. He's like, no, these levels aren't related to that. These levels are related to like just fatty buildup, and that can be bad for the liver. Like, cool. So I'm definitely on the officially losing weight for my health kick. So
I should probably consider that one of these days, maybe.
Especially when you consider, yeah. Well, like, and I asked him the question. I was like, is like fatty buildup that can be bad, especially because that, it's bad for a multitude of reasons, but yeah, certainly not if you've had cancer previously, because that, yep. So outside of that, though, everything looked good.
Well, that's good.
So, and then the next day, I rode in my parents' car and then drove their car back as they went on vacation. So they are currently, nice. I believe technically they're somewhere on the Pacific Ocean on their way to Hawaii. So nice. They flew to somewhere in, I think, like San Diego. I don't remember specifically where their port was, but nice. Yeah. So they're officially on vacation. I am house watching, I guess.
House sitting, yeah.
Not really. Well, yeah, kind of house sitting. Making sure it stays the correct temperature, water the plants, make sure things stay hunky-dory.
Yeah.
So they'll keep me occupied through the week. God bless it. There we go. All the gargling clips for the week. Actually, that might be a good short. Anyway, then today, we went to a birthday party in Urbandale. We went to, I think it's called Big Air, Big Lift, something like that. It's a trampoline park, indoor trampoline park. Okay. So it was technically the kid was younger than my kid, but like they go to the same after school program, and he's like, even though he's younger than me, I want to be the friend that has friends that are even younger, and because apparently one of his friends that's the same age as him kind of mean to this kid, and he's like, I don't like that. And I was like, proud of you, son. I like just, every time he says something that's like a win, I'm like, proud of you, good job, keep doing it. Yes. So been doing that, and then it was an interesting birthday party. It was the first time that they did like a book swap. So instead of bringing gifts, everyone brought like a wrapped, lightly used book.
Interesting. I think I've heard of that.
And so like everyone left with a book. Some got a couple extra, like he got like a regular, like my son got a regular book and like a little teeny tiny thin book. He really loves the thin book. He's read it like 5 times already. So he had fun with that, but it was such an interesting concept, and it was kind of nice because low key, when I got told about it yesterday afternoon, to be fair, this wasn't a mom issue. This was he told mom told him to tell me. He forgot to tell me until yesterday afternoon. And then he made it very clear it was important. So I was like, all right, we're making this happen. But because it was a book swap, we didn't have to then go run out to the store to go buy another kid Lego set for like 30, 40 bucks. Well, 20 to 40 bucks. Instead, we looked at his books and we went, which one of these do you want to swap? And he went, that one. Ta-da! I wrapped it and easy peasy lemon squeeze me.
There you go.
Yeah. And then, like I alluded to, I got some more B-roll footage for games this week. Or not alluded, straight up talked about. And then I did some, well, I didn't do some grocery shopping. I ordered grocery for pickup as a normal human being does anymore.
It's that day and age.
So I picked up my grocery. So I ordered, I ordered a spaghetti squash, some Italian sausage, and some just Aldi marinara sauce. So for this week, I plan probably tomorrow night. We'll see, either tomorrow night or Tuesday night. Probably tomorrow night because I'm not doing it tonight.
Tomorrow night you have dinner though.
Well, yeah, but well, we'll see because other things going on this week may force my hand. So
fair.
we shall see.
And that's a tease for next week.
That's a tease for an upcoming topic. And it's kind of for this coming week. Yeah, we'll see. I would like to cook tomorrow, but I've also got to make sure I have to get more work done in advance, and I got to make sure I get the house kind of clean too, because I am not the roach king. I require a house that is a level of cleanliness.
Yeah.
I do not operate in a dirty home. Frankly, normal, my parents let me operate in a dirty home. So,
yeah.
But hopefully, if everything goes right, I'm just going to make a spaghetti squash. Because when you bake a spaghetti squash and then scoop it all out, it ends up being more strandy. So you can just basically kind of do like a vegetarian / vegan friendly spaghetti with just spaghetti squash.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I do not often. I don't think I've ever cooked a spaghetti squash before.
It's something I did back in the days when I was married, and I was kind of like, that's a decent way to cook for yourself in the middle of winter because baking something is super simple. So turn the oven on, especially now that I got it fixed. That's the other thing I did this week. We fixed my oven, so my temperature, it doesn't just go from off to 600 plus degrees.
That's a good thing to fix.
Yeah. So now that I can actually use my oven again, I will.
There you
go. Yeah. So I want to hear your hot topic because you have a hot take, not hot topic.
The hot take that I'll share, I've got a different hot take just for you.
Okay.
For later. But the hot take, especially the more I've been playing, I've heard people talk about it. I've played a little bit of the game I'm going to compare it to, and the more that I play E33, the more I'm convinced that Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is what Final Fantasy VII Remake should have been. The Final Fantasy VII Remake series is hot garbage. It should have been the quality of Expedition 33. And everyone who hates Expedition 33 because it's not a real JRPG. No. It is what a JRPG should be. It is what Final Fantasy VII should have been. But uh, Square biffed it for a multitude of reasons. And yeah, that's my hot take.
That's a pretty scalding hot take. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I'm actually cuz low key I don't know. Cuz I'm not far enough in Expedition to 33 to really get a fair feeling for how it is. And two, I kind of enjoy the remakes but I also understand I'm in a different demographic than you in this position, though. Because whereas
Yeah,
you have played the original to death, I did
the
not.
original. I've played the. I mean, I played 6, 7. Well, the order I played them was closer to 7, 8, 9, 6, 10. I never actually played 10-2, but I watched it. And after that, it has been a slow decline. And there have been there have been parts of the remakes that have basically, I would call a disservice to the original fan base. Um, it's, yeah, Expedition 33 is what Final Fantasy VII Remake should have been in the first place.
That's fair.
It is, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in this opinion. That final the all of us OG JRPG people who played Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. Um, what we were expecting out of Final Fantasy 7 Remake, we didn't get. Expedition 33 gave us what we wanted and what we were expecting in a modern JRPG. That's my hot take.
It's a hot take, but it's a fair hot take. I got nothing to add to it. I legitimately, I got nothing because I enjoy both separately.
You do have, and I mean, I'm sure because you've got no skin in the game. I mean, you didn't play the original. It's basically a brand new game to you.
And I appreciate some of the modern updates.
I mean, it does look very nice. The gameplay was all right. As a standalone, it would have probably been fine. But the fact that they're basically trying to they're Star Trekking it. When the new Star Treks came out, when the Chris Pine Star Treks came out, they were like, well, how do we fix this? I know, time travel. We can reset everything if we just time travel. It's a whole new universe.
Fair.
And then there's some other things like you've probably not reached this point. I've seen videos of Red 13's dialogue, and as someone who played the original, played most of its spin-offs, and saw the movie, it was almost offensive what they did to Red 13.
Wow. Okay. At some point, I will look forward to a further explanation, but continue.
I mean, just his voice, just the way he talks.
Okay. Was he voiced in the original?
In the original, no one was voiced in the original.
But so
And
when
in the
you're talking about
movie,
how he talks, are you talking about like how he's written or legitimately how his voice actor is being directed?
yes,
Okay.
both are bad.
Fair enough. Okay.
Um, and you can even compare it. He has one line in the movie, Advent Children. He has one line, and that one line is better than every line I've seen from the game.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. Here's this is this is this is a hot take. This is an even bigger hot take
Okay.
that you will probably have no understanding of.
That's yeah, probably.
You are this is outside because I if you've not played the original, you have not played the game I'm about to name. So this is for everybody else. Dirge of Cerberus is a better game than all three Final Fantasy VII remakes. Period. End of statement.
You're speaking in future tense as well.
Yes,
Okay.
because I can't imagine they get any better than what they are now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
And I know that's less for you. That's more for the viewers and the future viewers than for you. Because yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a spot. I was gonna say, and this is to your point. Sure. Um, I will say that the combat in E33 does seem to be a more logical evolution of the combat style in 7. But as someone who loves hack and slash type games, I really enjoy the more Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, 13. The
oh,
whichever one was lightning return had lightning. I think that was Final Fantasy 12.
12.
Yeah. The more Final Fantasy. To be fair, I think since 12 that's kind of influenced their combat since then, but I haven't really played too many Final Fantasy games since 12. Um yeah. Yeah, yeah, all that to say once again, just to reiterate, yeah, I do think the combat's a little more um the bit it's a more it Evolution 33 is the more logical evolution than the combat in Final Fantasy 7. Ta-da! There you go.
There you go. Yes, I do. Yeah, I mean the yeah, that's it's more sophisticated than what the turn-based combat used to be without being overcomplicated.
Yeah.
Even with even with the different mechanics that each character has, it's still not overly complicated. There's just enough there that it's interesting and immersive without being like too much.
Yeah.
And I forget, it might have been 12, might have been 11. I'm not a big fan of, well, I shouldn't say that because Kingdom Hearts has real-time fights, real-time combat.
That's
So,
true. Yeah.
um although Kingdom Hearts simplifies it where you don't have, because like in the old Final Fantasy you had, well, and even in the remakes you have all your materia, so you've got all these abilities and all these different magics that you can do and items and all this stuff. And Kingdom Hearts was like, uh you swing sword and maybe use 5 spells
It's true.
and
It
3 items.
is very true. It was a very simplified combat.
And I mean, E33 is even simpler than that. I
Tints.
mean, you have your energy. So you have your health potion, your energy potion, and your revive.
Yep.
Simple as that. Those are your items. Everything else is so. Yeah, that is my hot take for the week.
It's a good one. Sorry, I was writing down notes that I should have done earlier. Oh well, it's okay. Um, yeah. We'll just go straight from that to. I'll go to my nostalgic hit of the week. So I was thinking about so when I went to the airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about it, and I remembered when I was a kid how we would go, like, you could go up to the gate, like waiting for my grandparents' flight to arrive, and like being there way, 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 way late because their flight had got delayed. So like I remember like resting on like chairs by the terminal. Like there was like security was there, but it was like, oh, you're just gonna chill over. You're just gonna go wait for the plane. Cool, go through. Don't worry about it. We got you. So I was thinking about that and like, wow, yeah, airport stuff has changed.
Different times.
Oh, it didn't save my question. Sad. That was the problem. Okay. Anyway, so my question is, do you have any memories of like old airport memories?
Not really. I mean, we flew a little bit, um, but most of
Well, not even like flying. Do you like remember going to an airport to pick someone up?
um, honestly, not really. I think a lot of the times, generally, we were the ones to travel, and we always drove.
Same here.
Um, and so by the time that, um, yeah, I can't remember. I mean, I've got airport memories because later in life I did a lot of flying.
Okay.
Um, but uh, as far as yeah, being a kid waiting at the terminal for someone, I not that I remember. Um,
Fair enough.
and part of that is at the time. Well, half my family is in Western Iowa, so that's only like 3 hours away,
Yeah.
if that. And then the other side of my family mostly was in Chicago, which is a little farther, and you can almost justify a flight.
But it's a super short flight. Yeah.
Yeah. So my family, at least the family that I interacted with as a kid, was always really close by.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah. Like, yeah, a lot of my mother's side of the family, they live close by. But then, like, my dad's parents, they lived in Arkansas at this time. So, like, they weren't, we would drive to Arkansas, but they would fly if they came to visit. So, like,
yeah,
most of my kid airport memories are wholly on the waiting for it to arrive side. Um, and yeah, similar, like, all of my airport memories are more adult based, or, I mean, yeah, technically adult based, because when I went to Europe, I was technically 18, so.
yeah.
Or rather, I was technically an adult because I was 18. So, um, and yeah, and really the one I have of that is just, God, yeah, I just, that entire flight was something. 9 hour layover in New York, baby. But thankfully,
Wow.
because it was through a tour group, like EF Tours, I think is what it was through. Um, they got us like a tour bus to like drive us around New York while we waited.
Mm,
So we got to
nice.
see like the Twin Towers Memorial, and some stuff. But then when we got to Ireland, we were we were waiting for we had like a 2 or 3 hour layover, and I just remember watching like others and trying to do it myself, just sleep in the terminal, just like going anything, anything, especially because at least for myself, I could not sleep the entire transatlantic flight. It was the worst thing ever.
Mm.
And I'm the guy that normally sleeps on planes. So I was just like trying to sleep and just stuck staring at the in-flight entertainment, which wasn't bad at the time. It was fine enough movies. I made it.
Yeah.
Oh, oh. Okay, I'm going with water. So as of today, sir, we are 18 days until Iron Lung releases. Have you thought about it? And is there anything you're particularly excited for?
I've not given it a lot of thought, but I mean, I I would say I'm just excited to see the energy. Because I know Mark's energy, and I saw the behind the scenes video that he put out, so I'm excited to see how that translates to the actual movie. If that makes sense.
That makes total sense. I'm particularly just looking forward to seeing the entire production quality because of it being like he completely funded this. Like he built he built the render farm for the movie. Like this like I have like it was you talking about Distractable a few weeks ago. Like he has been irregularly uploading for 3 years because of Iron Lung. So like I am ready for he was talking about how he's ready for this to be done so he can just go back to being a YouTuber.
Right.
And then that's a little basically what he said. But he's like he's looking back just going and doing little things again, you know. But like I'm looking forward to like just seeing what he does for the entire production cuz it's similar, but like more of a I want to see what he can pull off because it's one of those
Right.
It's always fun seeing what a single highly motivated individual can do.
Same, especially with I mean, there's not much to the game.
I think there was. It just depends on whether you got it or not. Because and I think he added more deep lore in like an update.
Oh, okay.
And so like I think it's kind of meant to be a little bit of a kind of fill in some story. I don't know, but I know he did add an update with like more lore, so
Okay. I have not actually played the game. What I've seen of it was when Mark played it.
Yep. I haven't played it either. I just watched both times he played it because he played it the first time and was like, I really want to make something about this game. And then he played it a second time after the lore update, basically. So. But yeah, that's what I'm just, And plus, driving to Urbandale today was like, yes. I will be doing this for Flicks Brewhouse, and I can't wait.
I'm still shocked you've never been there. I used to go there quite a bit with past relations.
Yeah.
It's a nice... that being said, I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't know what it's like now, but I would imagine it's similar.
It being 30, 40 minutes away kind of makes it less convenient. Anyway, what were you going to say?
That's fair. I'll allow that as someone who does a lot has done a lot more driving. 30, 40 minutes is a drop in the bucket, but
It goes both ways, because if we're just talking
yeah,
about a movie experience, the Cinemark here isn't bad at all for
no,
quite some time. Like, the only difference between this and a Flix was basically the fact that Flix was more like an Alamo style.
yeah. And I remember their food being decent. So,
We'll
and
probably,
then yeah,
I'll probably order a snack or something, a snacky poo when we go. So
yeah,
a snacky poo do.
some popcorn.
I might actually
Gotta
get
have the.
real food just because I
What time are we
can't.
going?
It's the
What time?
nine.
What time?
I think it's the nine
Okay.
9:30.
Yeah, we'll see. I might also get real food
Uh,
because because I like to eat. We'll see. Or like an appetizer or something like that.
I'm searching really quick because I can, but I'm 99% sure. Do 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 do. Booking confirmation. 9:30 p.m. on the Friday the
Okay.
30th. So
Sweet. Very good.
I didn't want to make a screenshot. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. And outside of that, let's just quickly run through this week's content. As of right now, I think the stream that you just did on Friday will probably be next week. We'll see if I can. We'll see what I get done tomorrow. We'll see. But for this week's content on our YouTube channel, we've got my stream from last week of the Metroid Prime 4 ending. That is a 6-hour long video. But that is everything. That's the full ending of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, including me going on YouTube and looking up the 100% secret endings, that kind of stuff, as well as giving my kind of initial review. In addition to that, we have got podcast clips from this video you might be watching. So throughout this week, we'll have just various clips for moments from this episode, and then we're going to have shorts as well. Keep your eyes out. I am going to make a short of all the times I gargled this week, because, boy, it sure seems like it'd be entertaining to someone. Speaking of.
Here we go again.
So keep your eyes out for that. And then, also, as always, every Saturday, we've got the Let's Play edition of this video of this right here, where we take the video, or excuse me, not the video, if I could talk, the audio of all of this, and then we mix it up with the video of the post show. So that's us playing Raft. And then we put it all together, we upload it for your ADHD pleasure. So you can listen to it, do something else, or you can watch it, listen to it, and also have something else. Mix and match, however works best for you. And then, I'm finally doing it. I do have a lot of descriptions to write this week. But my friends, it is happening. This coming weekend, from Thursday to Friday to Saturday to Sunday, potentially leading all the way up through what you'd be watching here, I am going to be doing a marathon. This is the part where you're supposed to ask, what's the marathon you're doing, Michael?
And what game will you be playing for this marathon?
Well, I thank you for asking. I'm going to be playing Skies of Arcadia Legends. This is a game that I played when I was a kid, and I loved it. I loved it. I literally took like extra time renting it from Family Video to try to beat it, but I could not. I could not beat this game as a kid because I had to return it. The inhumanity of it all. I had to return a game back to Family Video so I didn't get charged any more money.
I just bought my games. Well, my parents bought me my games.
There you go. Let's be honest. So I, from Thursday night through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to be streaming Skies of Arcadia Legends from beginning to end, all on Twitch. So if you are not already, follow me down below at MKSmith2does on Twitch, because I'm not leaving the house this weekend. I'm finally beating that damn game. So, yeah, and things I've got planned. Sorry. So, some few things I've got planned for. As always, it's going to be hot sauces. As always, it's hot sauces. I've got, this time though, we have got the veritable cornucopia of hot sauces. I've got scorpion pepper sauce. I've got the last dab. I've got da bomb. We have got all the hot sauces to hurt me, and to hurt me so good for your pleasure.
And how do they get these punishments?
Oh, to get these punishments, be pretty simple. They're going to be following or subscribing. Whether you follow, if you follow, it's going to be more mild punishments. Still going to hurt me, but it's not going to be that bad. But if you really want to make me squeal and cry in pain, let's get some subscribers. I've yet to figure out the exact levels for everything. But for the right amount of subscribers, we'll be doing dabs of Da Bomb, the last dab, all that kind of good stuff. And I've got ghost pepper almonds that still need to get used up before they go too stale. So it's going to be all the pain all the time, as long as you allow it to happen. Let me look, make sure I'm not. Oh, and I'd like to talk because I've got some plans because it's overnight. Yes, you're gonna watch me sleep. Literally right here, I'm gonna look something along the lines of this. Several times overnight through the stream. Meanwhile, there will be stuff going on, like me playing Super Mario RPG, me forcing myself to play Elden Ring and try to enjoy it. And there will also be, let me find my notes somewhere. It's over here. I gotta unrelax. What did I write there? I can't read my own handwriting. It's a real problem. Ah, yes. And overnight from Saturday to Sunday, you will be able to watch my Metroid Prime streams in order, because I can only record so much, and Super Mario RPG was quite a lot. So, I will be sleeping on stream. I'll be hurting myself with hot sauces on stream. All you have to do is follow and subscribe to the Twitch. To my Twitch. Por favor. S'il vous plaît. I don't know how to say it in German.
Don't mind me, I spilled pop.
Oh, sad.
On my nice expensive artwork pad thing.
No!
Oh, hello.
Is it salvageable?
I think I got it quick enough. Barely even feels damp. Hell yeah.
Nice. Good job. So, yes, while he cleans it up, this is just me reminding you that this weekend, Skies of Arcadia Legends is happening. Frickin' finally. And I am running out of bevies. Which, you know what that means. When you run out of bevies,
it's that time.
It is that time to go out the same way that we went in, with our modern philosophers telling us what to do. I don't know. I tried. I improvised. Point is, Semisonic tells us it's closing time, so it is closing time. I've already done my plugs, basically. What about you?
Well, I mean, I can plug myself. I don't.
Yes.
I will be streaming at some point this week. My schedule is not set, so just hit the follow button and wait for your notifications. But yeah, it'll be sometime between Tuesday and Friday.
Life just be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It won't be tomorrow, and there's not a Wednesday game there's not a home game this Wednesday, so it could be Wednesday. Other than that, yeah, my whole page is still in the process of being finalized, so that is still a work in progress. But yeah, I will probably be getting back into 7 Days to Die. And yeah, look for that this week.
Well, very, very nice. Chat, shout outs. While I'm doing it. So, chat shout outs. Let's shout out Sir Brandon Harris. Thanks for hanging out with us on Facebook. Appreciate you very, very, very much. I need to open that in a new tab. Because while we're doing chat shoutouts, I want to do another thing. Content. Comments. So I want to shout out on YouTube. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, go away. I don't want to hear my self-talk right now. Kind of. I'm going to shout out Robert Kenny 1201 for the comment on the Metroid Prime 4 review video that went up this afternoon. I appreciate that. We also had a comment on... Was it this one? Oh. You need to call Dale regularly, apparently.
Yeah, he's been texting me.
I'll
get around to it.
And then it was on a short. Someone left us a wonderful comment. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's just fine. Got any of those nostalgic hits? Shut up, me. Wow. From Corey Manza, 1072. Wow. You're so dedicated. Continuing to upload even though you get no views. That's what we do, baby! Gotta start somewhere, mother trucker.
We got at least one.
Got you! So, on that note, most of the plugs, nice. Some of them, big middle fingers. Let you decide which ones.
I mean...
You mean?
A view's a view, even if you hate me.
It's true. And, we've been what they've been doing these things. What else can they do?
Well, I mean, they can get in the comments and give us future topics you want us to talk about.
They can tell us how
Tell
much
us what
they
you
hate
think.
us.
Tell me that I'm wrong about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You can
Tell
tell
us that
us.
we're stupid.
You can tell us your
As
nostalgic moments. Sorry.
as the other modern philosophers, Fallout Boy said, I don't care what you think as long as it's about me.
Aren't you the one that accuses everyone of being what's the word, egotistical?
No.
No? Okay. I'm giving you shit anyway.
Yeah, get in the comments. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want us to talk about.
Exactly. Let us, if you have memories of going to an airport back when security wasn't as much of a thing, let us know.
Yeah.
And while they're doing that, what else can they do? Do you know what else they can do?
I don't know, but I'm sure you're going to expound on it.
Oh, you think I'm going to expound on it? You really think I would expound? I would use words and breath and important time to tell people what to do. This is their life.
Hot air.
I'm full of it, man. I could make a balloon fly so high, you'd see LeVar Burton in his rainbow. And his reading rainbow. That's right. Anyway, what they can do is they can go ahead and you can like this video on Facebook. You can like it on YouTube. It does tell the algorithm that this is something worth watching. And we think we're worth watching. But I'm looking through my list of stuff. I gotta get I got nothing. You should just subscribe! I'm so sorry for all your ears.
Okay, you peeked out. So with that,
we're gonna go do what we do.
You go do you.
And we'll see you guys next time. I'm sorry for all your ears.
No, you're not.
A little bit. Bye.